418 or visit hsn.com/hsn card.
What really separates a house from a home? A home should provide comfort, coziness, and convenience. Join me on Monday nights where I'll be giving you great ideas for your home, your kitchen, and your life.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be shy about it. I like to eat. I'm a real foodie. And I'm telling you, we've got some tasty foods, and they've all been curated just for you. Grab a seat and join us. Good Eating with me every Monday at 5 p.m.
Lancôme Paris on HSN.
This is the world's largest event of its type. What most people don't understand, this isn't just one event. There's numerous shows. In fact, it encompasses the whole town of Tucson and beyond. I've been coming for over 45 years. It used to be that we bought most of our rough materials here in Tucson. That isn't the case anymore. We use Tucson primarily to say hi to a lot of friends and so many miners from all over the world. So now it's kind of unique, and what's different is they'll call me first and they'll say they're digging it out of the ground. And that's how we find new things. You know, the Tucson Gem Event is a lot of people having a lot of fun. To tell you the truth, it's kind of like a rock party.
Hey, well, this is a moment we've been waiting for. Jay King, welcome back. Good to see you.
You know, and it's kind of funny. We got to quit seeing each other like this.
Are you sick of me already?
No, I'm not. I'm being funny, you know that. No, we had a really good time in Tucson. It was a lot of fun, very interesting. And yeah, I didn't know she was an old pro. I mean, you know, here I thought she was coming. I'm talking to her thinking she's some rookie, right? About, you know, doesn't know the Tucson Gem.
Oh, this girl's been around the block a few times.
And then I realized, and then she starts telling me, and I go, oh, okay, it was a little deflating.
No, I have so much to learn. And I saw stones, I saw gems, I saw minerals, I saw incredible rough that I have never seen before. Thanks to Jay King. He was my personal tour guide at the Tucson Gem Show. And now we've got brand new mine finds, brand new discoveries.
We got some cool
it's his 2-hour finale, and we've got 6 flex pay on all the gorgeous mine finds today with Jay King. He's been with us for over 20 years here at HSN, over 40 years in the industry. And here's something you have never seen before. A beautiful brand new neon blue apatite. Check this out, it's all coming up. This is rare, isn't it, Jay?
This is like super rare. This is actually the material that started apatite, the apatite industry in Madagascar. It's the color.
Look how electric blue this is. This is so gorgeous. Look at the size of those beads.
It's not only that, it's just like, when I came here, this is a crazy price. I can't believe that they're doing this. This is brand new.
Yeah, you don't even see fake jewelry at this price. This is the real deal.
Yeah,
brand new mine find from Madagascar. We have the matching
color.
Earrings. You can just start getting a little sneak peek, just a tease. The sooner you shop, the sooner you reserve your favorites. We'll have lots of sellouts today. And we'll also open up our phones for some great testimonials from all of our mine find fans out there. All right, let's get started. We're gonna kick this off. Are you ready for 5 and 5?
I am. I think that's always a good way to start things out.
It'll be fun and fast. Well, these always go fast. That's why there's just 1 minute to shop. A beautiful labradorite heart pendant. By the way, you're also getting the 3-strand necklace. This is all gorgeous.
You know, this is really wild, and this is labradorite. And labradorite has a property of what we call labradorescence. What's really, and this is, okay, for 5 and 5, so everybody just knows, with labradorite, the thing with labradorite is it's got, it's the way that I don't know if we can show the specimen. Show the light, what makes it, okay. So,
pretty.
Okay, you see this? Okay, like, if you look at labradorite and the light doesn't hit it right, if you cut, okay, that right there, that's the property of labradorescence. So as you take your necklace and your pendant out, it's going to have that same effect. It's going to have it where when you turn it to different light sources,
So gorgeous.
it's going to come alive.
By the way, you get the pendant and you get the 3-strand necklace, and it's nearly 60% off. Number 4 of our 5 in 5, a yellow opal cuff or ring. You get them both here today at the lowest prices we've ever offered. Oh, the ring already sold out. So let's start with the yellow opal cuff, all set in solid sterling silver. All of the gemstones you're going to see this hour are genuine gemstones. What a beautiful scalloped frame this is. This is a big yellow opal, Jay.
Well, you know, and here again, all of these things have one thing in common. We're the manufacturers, we're the designers, we're the manufacturers. We work from the rough material on up. All the sterling silver you see here is all sheet material. These are all custom made by silversmiths. I literally could not put this together. I would be unable to actually build it, put it together, and sell it for this price. So these prices are just really, really rock bottom. You could not actually build them and sell them.
You're going to get the silver
make a profit
for that price. It's such a unique buttery yellow Zambian opal. You're going to love that. Number 3 of our mine find is the yellow opal pendant. Now this one also includes the beautiful strand of beads. So for a clearance price, nearly 60% off now. You get the oval faceted cabochon yellow opal, all set in solid sterling silver with the decorative bail, and then you get the necklace with huge 4 to 10 millimeter beads all the way around. More yellow opal.
And this is, again, this Zambian material. I've only found yellow opal 3 times in 43 years of doing this professionally, and this is the 3rd time. This is a brand new material. It comes out of Zambia, and I got it through our mining friends who mine the amethyst for us in Zambia. So it's really unique, really different. Here's the thing, though. There's very, very few of these left, okay? I mean, the only reason that they're even doing this and doing the price is we don't have enough quantity to give them full airings.
That's right. Blink and you might miss that one. Again, nearly 60% off. Now we have a beautiful Chalcedony collection for you. This is like an almost ruby red color. Dive in. We're going to give you a choice of the earrings, the ring, or the cuff. Right now, you have a chance to shop all 3 at the lowest prices we've ever offered. The earrings are gorgeous. Those are nearly ½ an inch in length, 16 by 12 millimeter ovals. Check out this cuff, 5 large faceted ovals. This is also all handmade in solid sterling silver. And then in the ring, we have some limited sizing available for you, 5 through 12. That's less than $30. Where do we begin?
Okay, this is orbicular chalcedony. And you know, chalcedonies come in a myriad of colors, right? This is really unique. It's very different. And this also comes out of Madagascar, but this material, I haven't seen anybody else that has it. They call it orbicular though, because when you buy this and you get it, you'll see there's actually little bird's eye swirls inside of it. And it's got a really, really unique matrix in actually formation.
Oh, those are really big, juicy, fun, over-the-top stones as well. And then here it is, number 1 of our 5 in 5. This is such a designer piece. Look at the beautiful, graceful swirls. You've got this open negative space, a beautiful elongating look, and it's only $55 and change. We have sizes 6 through 8. We have size 10 and 11. This is a Sonoran turquoise, all done in this contemporary inlay.
Yeah, this is Sonoran blue. I had an exclusive on this mine for about 3 years, and then finally we decided that they weren't letting us, if we wanted to keep our exclusive, they wanted us to take the mine run, all of it, and we were only taking the really high-end select stuff. We were paying more for it, but they said, finally, they said, you got to take it all. So we actually just released this last year, but this is probably some of the,
that is so cool,
the highest grade turquoise I've ever got out of Mexico. This is really, really top end material.
It's a beautiful, dreamy, eternal,
just amazing. That's part of our gallery
blue.
collection.
It's a steal at $55.24. We'll probably announce many of those sold out in just a moment. In fact, here we go. Let's start with the sellouts as we wrap up our 2-hour finale with Jay King. Already our first update is the labradorite heart pendant has sold out. Congratulations, everybody. Another sellout already. Wow. They're coming fast and furious. The second sellout is, wait for it. I don't know what it is.
The anticipation was almost overwhelming.
No. Okay, the yellow opal. Both of those are gone? Okay, congratulations, everybody. Oh, another one. The necklace is also gone. But don't be disappointed. We've got so many more beautiful gemstones coming up. We have almost everything in the show is brand new, Jay.
Almost everything in the show is brand new, and there's several things that I have to tell you that I'm not really sure they didn't make a mistake, right? And that the pricing, because a lot of them are new releases, and some of the prices don't make a lot of sense. I know when you know. Do you know that when I just come here, and like today, I just saw what we were going to be selling, and then also you look at the prices, and I don't really know the prices till I get out here and they're on the monitor, and then that's when I know actually what they're selling them for. So I have to tell you, I was kind of surprised a couple. I won't tell you on what I was surprised on, but there are a few of them. I just know what it costs to make it, I have insider information. And I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, somebody boo-booed there somewhere. That doesn't make sense.
Well, I'll tell you, this one definitely surprised me.
Okay, I think this is a boo-boo.
For any genuine gemstone, it would be an absolute steal at less than $75. But this is one of the most rare, brand new mine finds that Jay King is going to debut tonight, and it's less than $75 for the necklace. The earrings are also really affordable, less than $45 for the matching button-style earrings. But this color, this stone, it's off the charts. It's got this electric blue, energizing color to it. And the length, it's a little bit extra. It starts at 20 inches, and then it gets even longer, because you'll notice with all of Jay King's jewelry, especially his necklaces, it gives you a solid sterling silver hook, and it gives you another almost nearly 3 inches, so you can play with that length. But notice how the beads graduate in size. They start with a beautiful 4 millimeter, and at the very largest point here in the front, they're gonna be near an 8 millimeter size. So an extraordinary piece. Okay, can't wait to hear all about it. But Jay, maybe let's go back to the beginning and introduce everyone to the Tucson Gem Event, because we just got back from the largest gem and mineral show in the world, and that's where you go every year to find and source your stones.
Well, and here again, okay, it used to be that at one time, I've been going for 45 years. I've been going professionally for 43 years. Actually, the people who mined this, I met them in Tucson about 8 or 9 years ago, and we've developed a relationship. And they're my go-to people now for Apatite, and they mine this. We actually purchased this rough last year. Is when they actually brought it to Tucson. We completed the deal. We saw the rough material the year before that. The Tucson Gem and Mineral Show is very interesting in the fact it's kind of like the Super Bowl for people like myself, rock hounds, right? I mean, and manufacturers. But there's a whole myriad. It's not just one show, which Sarah can tell you. There's literally over, I think, 70 or 80 shows. And then you have shows that aren't even listed. You have shows that are 50 miles outside of Tucson that are unofficial shows that people are doing, and you have all these miners coming. One of the big things this year, this is a perfect example. Last year, they brought this material for me, and we completed the deal at Tucson. We saw it the year before. They mined it for us. Once we told them, yeah, we made the deal, we were interested in it, they went ahead and mined it. They brought it to Tucson. This year, they didn't have any of this material at all. So I find that interesting. What I really find interesting on this is I know what it cost me to make this. I know what we sold this at, right? And this price is, there's something really, something's wrong here. Somebody's got something crossed or something, but I'm just telling you, wow.
If we were playing Monopoly, it would be the bank error is in your favor.
Well, wow.
Right?
Okay, I'm just going to tell you this.
Just enjoy.
I could tell you what it cost me just to manufacture the sterling silver enhancer chain. You got a 2 3/4 inch sterling silver enhancer chain. I know what I paid for this Apatite rough. I mean, we are the manufacturers. I mean, I'm making it right from the rough material. And I know what it cost me to do it. I know what it, even operating the way we operate, where we're just, really totally mind direct. Wow. I mean,
so tell us about
this. Is a great deal.
This is Madagascar's an island off the east coast of Africa, and so has this been a stone that they've been known for?
Okay, which is funny. Okay, and I will tell you this too. My son the other day, I have a brand new grandson, and he called me. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "We're watching Madagascar on TV." And I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told him. I said, you are aware of the fact that there are no penguins in Madagascar. It's really funny that Madagascar has become famous because of a cartoon, an animated cartoon. But Madagascar is really unique. It's very unusual. Do you know that there's plant species and reptiles and birds that are on Madagascar? They're only found in Madagascar. It's almost like going back almost like Jurassic Park in a lot of aspects. More so with gemstones and gem material. It is unbelievable what they're unearthing here. This is the apatite that started.
That color.
Actually, I think Tiffany was the one that originally marketed it, okay? But this is, they call it neon apatite. This was really the color of apatite, the original apatite that started it all. Now, this pretty much got mined out. You find it every now and then, but it's very rare to get this color. But I get, like, I've had indigo blue apatite, I've had teal apatite. There are numerous apatites. We're getting all kinds of sapphires. You just saw the orbicular chalcedony that's coming out of Madagascar. They're not really sure why. It's right there on the tectonic plates. Madagascar is. Do you know if you put all, like, Africa, South America, I don't know if you've ever seen that, where they take the globe and they move it all. It was all one big landmass at one time, and then it split up, right? Madagascar was one of the pieces. It's on the east coast, lower east coast of Africa. I think it's the third largest island in the world, and it has a very interesting history. At one time, it was ruled by American pirates. I bet you didn't know that.
I did not know that.
American pirates at one time. It's basically a French colony, so they speak several dialects, but overall, most people speak French.
They're such vibrant
and a lot of them speak English, but French, and then their local languages are the basic ways that they communicate. It's really weird because there's very little infrastructure. This. Just so you know, these aren't big-time mining operations. These are small stopes. The people that mine for us, they have a small track hoe. So small track hoe, they use that mainly to remove the overburden, take the big layers of dirt off of where the deposit is. And then they go back in, and this is all mined by hand. This is all pick, shovel, pry bar. They have to hand pick it. They cannot, they don't want to shatter it. And so, and then this is, apatite is really up there with most people see it as semi-precious. The main thing,
well, especially in this color, right?
Is this color. Yeah, and that's what all makes it.
This is the most desired color.
This is the most desired color, and like I said, it took us over. We saw it the year before. That's when they had made the claim. They showed us the samples before they showed it to anybody else. They said, "Are you interested in this?" We said yes. We took it all except we didn't take the lower grades. We only took the higher grades that they had. Last year, they brought it all shipped it all in the container to Tucson. We went through all of the barrels, okayed it all, paid for it, and then it shipped out to our lapidary shop. So it's taken over 2 years to actually bring this, but this is an example. And one of the reasons that we put it on this time of year of something that we discovered in Tucson.
Isn't that amazing? And then you control everything. You source the stone, you go directly to the miners, then you buy the rough, and then you actually do all the lapidary work. You do the cutting, you do the polishing, you do the design work.
All the silver work,
you do everything. The silver work, you do the finishing product, and then you bring it to us here directly. So what you see here from Jay King and his Mine Find collection is only here at HSN. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes or a potential sellout. This is going very, very quickly. Already more than 900 of you have placed your order. I wanna mention the earrings as well, because it might be the only chance you have to add the matching earrings. It's the same gorgeous, brilliant blue color. And for those of you that love your blue gemstones, you love your sapphires, you love your turquoise blues, you love your tanzanites, you love your lapis, you love your blue topaz. Most of you don't own neon blue apatite. That's why I think this is such a wonderful addition to any gem collector. You'll see the button earrings are just gorgeous. quartz. They're all set in solid sterling silver. They're very affordable. And when you consider how many beads you're getting in the necklace, for less than $75, I mean, really, you just can't even compare, because you couldn't even find this at a commercial jewelry store. If you walked into a store at the mall, would you say, show me your neon blue Apatite? What would they say?
Even if you went to Tucson to the gem show, you might find somebody that has, you know, like 1 or 2 items that made of this, but there's no bulk, there was no rough. That, like I said, we bought everything that they got out of this one stove. And here again, and I can't be, I'm just telling you, I know what this costs. We are the manufacturers. You can't get any closer than us. We buy all the rough. We do all the designing in-house. We do all the cutting in-house. All the silver work, everything's done by us, and then we market directly here to you. We don't sell to any other stores. The only way you could get our items is come here on the Mind Find show. That's the only way we market. You can't get any more direct than that. And I'm just telling you right now, I know what I've got in this. I know what I pay. I know what this is a standard. This is our signature finding. I know what that cost me. And what I think has happened here, I think that they've confused this with another item or something. And so they're using, even the appraisals and stuff, there's something, I'm just telling you, they're going to find out that there's something.
Okay, let me give you a quick update.
Something is awry, okay, and it's in your favor, but I don't see how this could happen.
350 earrings remaining, and then I think we have only about, just about 1,000 or so of the necklaces to go around. This may be the only time you see this particular design. And if you look at the quality of these stones, if you guys can come in close one more time, notice that each one is different from the one next to it. So
right.
They're all one of a kind. They all have these beautiful electric blue shades of every single color, from a sky blue to a Mediterranean blue to a Caspian Sea to a mesmerizing deep blue color. And they almost have like a translucency to them that
right.
looks like it's lit from within.
And this is where the name neon, right? Mm-hmm. That's the trade name that they gave to this material. Here again, 10, 15 years ago, when this really hit the market, this was really unique. It took the market by storm, the neon, and then it got mined out. So this was actually a brand new deposit that they found, but it's not like they have a mine that produces this constantly. Like I said, this year they brought 0. They had 0 of this rough. I would have bought everything that they had, but they literally had nothing. And the material's not inexpensive. It's not over the top because we're buying it mine direct, but it is not cheap.
Imagine that, you're getting the real thing. You're getting such a rare find today, so congratulations. I'm so thrilled for all of you. Once you put that on, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that was the best $75 I ever spent on mine finds. Quick update for you. We have another sellout to announce, and that is that beautiful ring from our 5 in 5. Congratulations, everybody. Still to come. Almost everything you'll see tonight is all brand new, save for our big finale with Jay King. This is a new mine find. It's called the Gold Matrix Turquoise Jewelry Collection. We've got a station necklace for you, very fashion forward. We also have a matching pair of earrings. But when you come in close at each and every one of these stones, you're going to see this beautiful ribbon of a coppery gold matrix that really brings these stones to life.
This is probably one of the more awesome, I'm so excited about this turquoise deposit, but you see, this is the rough. This is what makes it unique. You know, I've been doing this for 43 years. I buy a lot of turquoise, and I have a lot of turquoise. I'm not gonna tell you exactly how much because that's a trade secret, but a bunch, right? And I don't have anything like this. This is the first time I've seen anything like this in 43 years.
Pretty, and I love this as a layering piece.
Yeah, and look at this, the high blue. Now you can see when the smaller tabs, tabs like that, they're going to be that high blue. But the bigger pieces are going to have more matrix. Than
yeah,
the
you'll
small
see even more designs coming your way. Thanks so much for shopping with us today. Everything is on 6 interest-free flexible payments, so you can take your time and jump right in. Make your first payment. We ship it to you right away. Another beautiful new Tucson Gem discovery is the Pink Opal. Tell us about this one, Jay.
Okay, and Sarah had the privilege of meeting the miner. She was in their rock yard, and you met Glenn and Bruce.
Yeah. And
Glenn is the miner on this. We were the first ones to bring this to the U.S. I've actually been to the mine. It's like big boys camping trip. I mean, being a miner in Australia for me, right? It would be like I got to tell you. I don't know if I'm tough enough actually, to be honest with you. And I consider myself fairly tough, but I don't know if I'm tough enough with these guys. I don't know if I'd survive or not. But if you can see what they go through to mine this, and they don't mine this every year. They literally go out, they take everything, they have what they call a road train, right? And they'll take this road train, on the road train, it's a truck and it's got, you couldn't even do it in America, it'd be illegal, right? They have 3 trailers attached. So it's like having 3 semis all being pulled by 1 semi-tractor trailer, right? It's huge. You don't want to get stuck behind one in the outback because you never can get around them. They go out, they load that up with all the supplies, the water, the fuel, everything, the spare parts. They go out and they camp at the deposit and they mine at the deposit until all of the food, fuel, and water run out. And then that's what they get.
Then they know it's time to go home.
No, it would literally, there is no way to go get parts. There's no way to do anything.
Wow.
I told him, I said, Glenn, why don't you get a helicopter? Why don't you get like a plane? Like have a plane, put in a little short strip. And he says, seriously, Jay, the cost of all that, would make the cost of the material too high. But these guys are in the middle of nowhere. In fact, if they were somewhere, that would be something. If you get hurt, if anything breaks, that's why they carry their own machine shop. They carry everything with them because they're just self-reliant on their own. I love this. This is only the 3rd pink opal that I've ever had in my entire career, and it's just a beautiful hot pink, all natural.
And there are different pieces that you can choose from, by the way. Just so you know, the necklace, that's all one piece. You get the pendant and you get the 2-strand necklace. So that's all one piece that you're getting today for less than $175. It's all set in solid sterling silver. If you want the ring, look at how gorgeous that is. So beautiful on the finger. We have sizes 5 through 12 in the ring. And the earrings, we only have about 80 pairs of earrings, but they're also done on those beautiful French wire backs. And that's all solid sterling silver. So you have quite a collection. That's the only 3rd time you've done pink opal like that?
It's the only 3rd pink opal I've ever found in my entire life.
Wow.
And what I love of this, very contemporary, very modern. And again, I got so excited about the stone. But just the art of this is part of our gallery collection.
Okay, everyone's dying to know. Speaking of opal, we have a sneak peek at a blue opal collection. We have earrings, we have a necklace. This is a wonderful addition to any gemstone collection with beautiful beads of solid sterling silver. There's some big stones in there.
This is massive. And you know what? The blue apatite, the neon apatite, should have been this cost or a little bit higher. Just so you know, just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Okay. So anybody who didn't get in on that, you might want to think about that one. I love this. This is blue opal. Okay. Now again, I know it sounds funny that I say 3 times for pink opal, but actually 3 times for blue opal too. It's a coincidence. Okay. The first time I ever got blue opal was one of my first times I ever went to South America, and I got Peruvian blue opal. Are we talking about this yet or not?
It's just a sneak peek.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We want to hear everything you have to say because we're
No, don't say that because then I get in trouble.
We're leaning on every word.
No, I get in trouble. You're supposed to nudge me and say we're not talking about this.
Okay, I'm supposed to kick you under the table?
Yeah,
okay.
Well, or hit me. That's what Suzanne Runyon does.
All right. Well, hey, we love hearing from all of you. So give us a call. We're so glad so many of you are joining us. This has been so much fun to take the journey to the Tucson Gem Show and to go behind the scenes with our one and only Jay King. And then to see these beautiful stones come to life. This is going to be my pick of the hour for you. It's really hard for a girl to decide. But I've been following a big trend, and one of those is green stones. You're going to see green onyx, green agnes, green onyx, green agate, chalcedonies, emeralds, chrome diopside, you name it. But let me tell you, we have not seen anything like this the entire Tucson Gem Event. This is a brand new, one-of-a-kind green quartz collection. This is going to knock your socks off. Look at the size of these faceted beads that graduate all the way down towards center. The necklace is here for you, coming in at some of those 15mm jawbreaker nuggets. And then check out the gorgeous earrings. The earrings are unusual as well. They're also done with those beautiful hexagon style cut stones, all fancy cut, 18 by 18 millimeters. Brand new, first airing. Everything you see is all handcrafted. Everything you see is the real deal, the genuine gemstones, the all precious metal settings, and they're all one of a kinds here to us at HSN. So another true collector's item. Wow, I mean, this just really sparkles and pops on the neckline, doesn't it?
Okay, this is how rare this is. Okay, I've never, this is the only time I've ever seen it, and this is a natural green quartz. Okay, and you're saying, oh, well, quartz is abundant. Well, yeah, it's one of the most abundant, actually, materials on planet Earth. But here's the kicker, okay, that being said. Do you know, this is a member of the colored quartz family. So what is colored quartz? Colored quartz is amethyst, is quartz, citrine, quartz, peridot. Now, when you think about peridot, think about the color of peridot, right? It's a whole different green, right? It's like a very light, more like a very light, almost like a limey green. Oh, you have rose quartz. You've got, I mean, I could just go down the line.
This looks like emeralds.
Okay, primarily when you see quartz, it's either white or clear. That's what literally 95% of all quartzes in the world are, those two colors. The colored quartzes are the things that are really valuable, but they're very limited on the quantity that you'll find them. This is the one and only time that I have seen this color of quartz. And I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been around quite a bit, okay? And this comes out of Brazil. It's not something that they're gonna have a lot of. This was just a one-shot thing that, you know, that they got a small amount of it. I don't know if we'll be able to get any more of it. I just love it, but you see how nicely it cuts?
Already getting limited.
Has a translucent sparkle. Yeah. Have you ever seen this before, honestly?
I have never seen any green quartz like this. In fact, when I first looked at it, I thought, oh, it must be an opaque emerald. It really has that beautiful, lush, and verdant green color. It's really gorgeous the way that they faceted it. I thought that was an extra little touch, because then you have all those extra little shiny, polished edges that really catch the light, so it sparkles, it pops. It's just so effervescent when you put it on. And then I fell in love with the earrings, because these are so cool. One thing about the earrings that I loved, not only are these unusual fancy cuts, which are extremely difficult to do, they're free-floating stones. They're not surrounded in sterling silver.
And okay, and I did that for a reason, right? And you notice I fastened them both sides, so it doesn't make any difference if they flip around or whatever, right? If you're looking at them front or back, they're also gonna be like that.
Look how cool
I actually designed this and did this way because I want the light. If you back it, if you backed it with a sterling and made it too dark, by doing this where you leave it open like that, you get the light refraction through it, and so they sparkle, they gleam. It really, really brings out the crystalline structure of the green quartz. And this, here again, I want to tell you that it almost looks like emerald. It's almost that color, but I just talk to the rarity of this. Green is so popular, but this really, really, guys, is very, very rare, very unusual. First time I've ever actually seen it. I've never even seen it in samples or specimens. There's a friend of mine that has a whole collection of quartz crystals, almost every color that you can think of, and he doesn't have this color in his collection.
Wow.
So
you have a very
in fact, he's asked me
piece.
to get him a piece of it. So you know, they're really cool. They're really, really weird looking crystal. It looks just like amethyst crystals, except for they're green.
Well, we love the color green, the color of rebirth and renewal, and maybe a fresh start, a new beginning. It's the color of spring. And add those matching earrings. We only have a few hundred now remaining in both the earrings and the necklace, so we don't expect that to last. Already flashing limited quantities. Best way to shop, hsn.com. You can watch us on television, but then do your shopping online. It's always the best way to get right to the front of the queue. And then, if there has been a star at the Tucson Gem Show, it's the one and only Lavender Turquoise, which has such an amazing and intriguing story behind it. We'll get to the story a little bit later, but if you want this true antique vintage turquoise that comes from Jay's private collection, I would reserve yours now. We've got 6 flexible monthly payments for you, and this has that wonderful graduated design of these really big, cool rondelles. Every single stone is like a 1 in a million. You can't find this stone anywhere else. Jay's got a very special collection. He's so happy to share with you, so I highly recommend adding Lavender Turquoise. You're going to be so thrilled that you're watching and shopping the Tucson Gem Event here today at HSN. Now, the Tucson event is going to continue over the next couple days, but this is the final 2 hours with Jay King. So if you see it, make sure that you love it and reserve yours. They all come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And of course, we take so much pride in being one of the largest purveyors of genuine gemstones and fine jewelry in the United States. We really want you to try something new. And speaking of new, how about Lavender Opal? And let me see if I can get it right. Phosphositerite?
You know what? You get a gold star on your, I bet you were really good at penmanship too. Usually people that
No,
can
actually, I have terrible handwriting. Just ask my husband, who can never read any of my notes, or at least that's his excuse.
I think you're the only show host that has ever got that right.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, even GIA grads. Yeah, phosphositerite, very good.
All that gemstone education, it finally came through. But Lauren's looking so gorgeous tonight, by the way. This is our model, Lauren, and she's wearing both the earrings and the necklace. But here are 2 stones I'm not familiar with. Lavender Opal is one of them.
Okay, Lavender Opal, this comes out of Jalisco, Mexico. You no longer can get this material at all. I bought this material about 10 years ago. I was getting it from a guy in Albuquerque. His name was Paul, and he was actually going down. They were doing literally the burros, hand picking it, bringing it out on burros. You refer to them as donkeys, right? I mean, literally, he's real proud of the fact he's got a picture of them, you know, and everything. So I bought some of the first material that actually came out of the deposit in Mexico. What happened later on is they had a big company came in, and it was a Japanese firm, and they went down there and they brought in the equipment and they cleaned it out. And so you don't see a lot of this material. It's not really, I don't know where the material went to. So it's very, very limited, and this is the lavender.
This is the Lavender Opal here?
This is the Lavender Opal.
Oh,
here.
this one.
And this...
Oh, this is the phosphositerite.
Phosphositerite, and that comes from Chile. Now, I think the biggest thing that I could do to really demonstrate how cool that phosphositerite is to actually show you what normal phosphositerite looks like. Normal phosphositerite, it does have the kind of that lavender connotation to it. It's usually really dirty. It's always got lots of dendritic activity in it or crystalline structure. There's all kinds of like black or gray matrices, and it's just not real pretty. In fact, I would never even consider it to make jewelry. This phosphositerite is the polar opposite of normal phosphositerite. You just don't see this. This looks so clean. It's so good that you almost would think that it's man-made or that it's fake. And I guarantee you, I cut it from the rough material. In fact, I do have some of the rough with me to show you. It looks like it's not real. That's how perfect it is. And you know, you'll get some of it that's actually got some of the like cloud striations in through it. But I cut this from the rough. This is not treated. It's not color enhanced. It's not, but this, you get phosphositerite in several locations throughout the world. This is the finest grade of phosphositerite that you can actually, that I've ever seen, that I think that's available in the entire planet.
And there's not many lavender or lilac opaque gemstones, are there?
There's not even hardly a handful. You see this one? Do you see where this one has a little bit of the matrix in it?
A little bit more of those
you can see
shades
and
it's a natural material. Oh, that's so pretty.
Isn't that wild?
Think about those pastel colors for spring, for Mother's Day, for graduations and baby showers and special occasions where you just want to look your very best. I highly recommend you jump in early on that one. The earrings are also available. Remember, what you're seeing is not available anywhere else. In fact, if you miss the top of the hour, you are not too late, but we are going to say last call on the brand new mine find from Madagascar, the neon blue Apatite. We have 900 remaining in the necklaces. I am wearing the matching earrings. I think we've got 150 pairs or so in the matching earrings, the nice little button style. 900 left. So these are going to be gone before the hour is over. Tell us again what makes this blue so unique.
Okay, this is neon blue Apatite, okay? This material is very, very rare. Like I said, we found this, they showed this to us at Tucson Gem Show 2 years ago. 2 years ago is when they showed us a sample to see if we wanted to contract to mine it. They had just staked the claim then at that time, our mining friends from Madagascar. Last year, they mined it, they brought it to us in Tucson. Gorgeous. We picked it up. This year, they had 0 of this material. We got everything that came out of that stope. It's very, very rare color, and I'm just telling you, I don't know how there's even, that price is a mistake. And that card is wrong. There's something really wrong there. So I'm just telling you, I'm just telling you. I know what it costs. I know what we sold it to them for. So I know that there's no way.
So does that mean you're taking the bus home?
I didn't make the mistake, okay?
Okay.
All right? It's not my thing. I've already done my part.
The error is in your favor, everyone.
Yeah,
so just
I
jump
did my part. I'm just telling you, it just really doesn't make sense.
Well, all your pieces are so amazing. When you consider you're getting all genuine gemstones. These are rare finds. These are items you're not going to find in a commercial jewelry store. They're not going to be there at the mall when you go shopping next Sunday. If you're looking for something brand new, another brand new mine find, this is the gold matrix turquoise jewelry. We've got a station necklace for you available, as well as a beautiful pair of earrings. They're all here today on interest-free monthly payments, so very affordable. And what I love is that we haven't seen a lot of these sort of station necklace designs, a very fashion-forward, kind of modern, contemporary look that you can adjust as well. It's 18 inches in length, and you can use it up to a nearly 3-inch extender here. But tell us about the gold matrix turquoise. Have you ever done anything like this?
No, I haven't. And here's the thing with this, and this is what's really kind of cool. And I'm excited about this. Okay, I'm excited about the material. I didn't do this design. You know, this was done by one of our we design everything in-house. We don't go I don't buy designs from people. I don't buy finished product from people. We do everything from scratch. But this is one of my other designers, one of my fairly more young. They think I'm an old fogey. I don't know why, but you can tell my designs, and you can tell that I love this. I think it's very contemporary. I think it's very classic. I think this is a great thing that you design as far as a look where you could dress up with it, you could dress down with it. I mean, it's just an overall great look. I love it on the. You can see the size on the neckline. Another thing, the adjustability of this, but what really makes it I believe, is the rough material. This is a very special, very unique turquoise. It's brand new. We just released it, okay? It's just now being released in our line. Everybody's just getting a look at it. I'm not really worried about it. This is one of the ones, and Sarah knows this for a fact, right? They wanted us to, they said, look, what we want to do is we want they brought an HSN camera crew to Tucson. And they said, you know, Jay, what we'd like you to do is we'd like you to introduce us to the miners so that we could take pictures. And they gave me a whole list, right, of different materials. And I said, well, unfortunately, all of these, and it was mainly all the turquoises, I said, you won't find any of this in Tucson at the gem show. This is all, we're buying this directly from the mines, but they don't even come to the Tucson Gem Show. So that in itself, do you know how rare that is? Usually, if you can't find it at Tucson Gem Show, it doesn't exist. So I'm telling you that because that's the truth. This is that rare. I mean, it's that excluded. This is not on the commercial market
the blue.
Whatsoever. It's not on the commercial market. Look at this high blue, and this is not enhanced. It's not, there's no treatment done to it. They're stabilized, so they'll stay that color, but there's nothing that changes the color. I have never, ever.
You can see those little flecks of gold.
Well,
it almost looks like a little bit of a caramel or a honey color.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Like the matrix on this, you just don't see that color of matrix. There's nothing that I have that has a gold matrix. Now, you can see here, like, just not all the cabs are going to have the gold matrix, and that's even, well, it's even, you have to cut like kind of a bigger piece so that you can actually see a lot of the matrix. Like there, do you see on one side? Now flip that over.
Yeah, and that's one thing.
An experiment. Flip that over.
I'm glad that you pointed that out because they're actually completely reversible. So there is no
if you flip
front
it over,
or back.
You know, the other side can look totally, you see that side looks one way, the other side looks like, now they're blue, this actually has matrix on both sides. Sometimes it'll have matrix on one side and not on the other side. But that is indicative, you know why? Because it's genuine, it's the natural material.
So
right?
pretty.
It's not man-made.
Let's go to the phones. Let's say hi to Valerie in Massachusetts. Valerie, thanks so much for waiting. You're live with Sarah. Say hi to Jay King.
Hi, Jay.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You know what? I'm doing fantastic, and it's been a wonderful show. And these 2 hours look like they're flying by, so but it's been fun.
They are flying by, and I have to tell you, it's a pleasure and a privilege to speak with you because I am a J. King addict.
Oh.
Even a stalker.
I don't know whether that's good or bad, but
well,
hopefully it's a good thing.
It's a great thing because I'm a gardener, so
cool.
I grow flowers, but I love anything that comes from the earth, and you help me afford all the stones and pieces that adorn me.
Well, thank you.
So I thank you for that. I kill myself every time you come on because I don't seem to have a limit. But are you still on with me?
Yes,
Yeah, we're listening.
Okay. One of the things that I love so much about your organization is all the people back in Albuquerque who help support you.
Right.
And I have to give a huge shout out to both Jill and Jen, who are, I feel like they're my insider ladies because they help me with any problems if I have one. And it's just such a pleasure to do business with you.
You know, Valerie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Valerie. Nice to hear from you.
But thanks for sharing that, Valerie, because do you know, and Jill and Jennifer, the thing is truly, okay, we're not interested just in selling you and then forgetting about you, okay? You can always be assured of that. And you know, you can always go, if you ever have a problem, just so you know, you can deal directly with us by just going to J. King Cares for your problems. Any issues, or if you got a question or something, go to J. King Cares. It will tell you how you can communicate with us, how to, and let's say a stone popped out, or you have something and you have something you love, anything we can do. I'm not saying we can help you with, you know, that we can solve everything. A lot of times, maybe we don't have the material anymore, but we'll always go. And everybody, the family, the Mind Finds family, we're always there for you to help you out.
Wonderful customer service, and that's what we love about J. King, bringing us the best of the best here at HSN for over 2 decades now. Also available, we have another look at a gold color, right?
Okay, no, this is that gold matrix that we just showed you, okay? Now, that being said, this will probably be one of the very, very few times you ever see a necklace in this material. This material is extremely expensive. This was some of the very first material that we were getting out of the mine. So we had all these kind of like smaller nuggets that we could do in edge grind too, and they were coming out in nuggets. This doesn't come out in real big material, but now it's kind of changed. The formation has changed mainly from a nugget formation to more of like they're like plates. And so we're gonna probably be doing a lot more cabochons and less beads.
So if you want to scoop either the earrings or the necklace, this is your last chance to shop the Tucson Gem Show with Jay King. We've got another hour and a half. We've got so many great big surprises. So reserve yours early. We're going to announce some sellouts here and give you some quick updates, like the Pink Opal, which we did sell out of the earrings. We still have the pendant, which does include the double strand of the pink opals as well. The pendant you can wear separately or as part of that beautiful 2-strand necklace. The ring is also available, which I've been wearing on my left hand. We have sizes 6 through 11 in the ring. It's magnificent. Let me tell you, this pink opal is an extraordinary specimen. You can see all the beautiful shades, the banding. You've got solid sterling silver, a wonderful scalloped edge, a unique freeform design. Every single piece is a one-of-a-kind. They're all handcrafted. You're gonna be so thrilled to get home that beautiful pink opal. So 080585 is your item number. Okay, lots of surprises in store, including I think one of the most fascinating stories in the history of American miners, in the history of turquoise, is the Hubei turquoise, which I didn't know anything about until I actually met Jay King. So Jay King was the first to bring this to my attention. We are giving you an opportunity on the Hubei turquoise chunky beaded necklace, a one-of-a-kind from Jay's private collection. It's yours today on FlexPay for less than $29. Tell us the story of the Hubei turquoise and what makes this so different? What makes it stand out from any of the other turquoise stones that you've brought us in the past?
This turquoise, and you know, we've shown this, we've sold the bulk of this, okay, today, but we don't have many, and this will be one of the last of the pieces of Hubei. You know, like the one thing that I'm afraid of on the Hubei is that people are gonna get the impression, because over the course of the last year and stuff, we've had several Hubei pieces. That being said, this material, I'm down to my last runs, okay? This year, after 2020, we'll be completely done. Probably before even mid-year, I won't be able to produce any more designs. It's not that I wouldn't love to. My gosh, if I had a bunch of this material, I'd be doing the dance of joy. Unfortunately, that's not the case, and there's no way to replenish this. All of this material that you're looking at here now was all purchased about in 2018, at the beginning of 2018. This was, they mined this early 70s, late 70s, early 80s is when it was mined. It was mined in the Hubei province in China. This was the turquoise. It's not a China story, it's really an American story. What happened with this material in the 70s, and I was involved in this. In fact, the specimens that you're seeing right there, these rock specimens, those are from the late 70s. That's how long I've had those in my private collection. This material, what happened is, you know, China was a closed society, and it just recently opened up. It's really China now. You know, it's amazing how far we've come with trade negotiations and everything in a very, very short period of time. Originally, you know, it was closed to Westerners. It only opened up, they first opened up the Shenzhen trade zone, free trade zone, and that was the first time you could actually go in. What happened is that this turquoise in the 70s, well, actually late 60s, all of a sudden, some of this turquoise started to come over and they started seeing it on the American market. There wasn't a lot of it, but there was, you know, but people that were traveling and stuff were bringing, you know, specimens back. There were miners and lapidary people and marketers who were in the turquoise business in the U.S., which at that time was the turquoise market for the world. Nothing else really, you really didn't, that we controlled, the American turquoise mines were producing the majority of all turquoise in the entire world at that time. So this was a fine new deposit. It was American miners and it was American lapidars that went over. They went in there in some extremely, they were on the frontier, very rough conditions. And they showed them how to mine the turquoise. They showed them how to cut the turquoise, and then they also showed them how to market the turquoise. So if it wasn't for Americans, this never would have happened. In the mid-'80s, the Chinese government came in. There were some safety concerns, and there was a few mining accidents just because of the way they were mining it at that time. and they shut it all down, which it remains shut down to this day. And as a Westerner, I can't even go into the area or into the mine. They've got it all closed down. So one of the friends of mine who's in a buying group, a consortium, where we go out and we pull our money together and buy our turquoise together so that we have more buying power. He had an uncle. His family name is Chu. And so the Chu family is the family that actually had the original mines, that actually had the claims and the stake. And so through him, he happened to go, they were put in this museum, right? And honor the Hubei miners. And they're doing a bronze statue of my friend, because he was one of the original guys. During that trip, he found out about this stash that his uncle had. And this was in early 2018. We were able, through him, to buy it all. That's the only reason you're even seeing this. We did, in 2018, in December, we did a Today Special. That used 90% of the material that we had been able to purchase. What you're seeing now is the last 10% of the material I had that I hand-selected and that we're still being able to put into designs. But this,
very, very
I don't know how many
now.
of these we have left.
I'm going to give you some quick updates.
But when this is gone,
we have like 700.
Okay, there's 700 left on planet Earth.
Okay.
When those are gone, there will not be any more.
We'll keep you updated, everybody.
Build anymore.
I rarely say like chance of a lifetime, but when it comes down to the final quantities of an antique vintage turquoise, that really is a chance of a lifetime if you want the opportunity to own something so special, so highly prized, and instantly recognizable. As soon as you wear Hubei turquoise, someone's going to notice, right?
Yeah, there's no other turquoise in the entire world that looks like the Hubei material. It is one of the most identifiable turquoises, and that's what makes it collectible, and that's why I believe that and Sleeping Beauty are two of just a few, but some of the most collected.
Also another Hubei turquoise design. This is a free-form and round bead necklace, also done with this solid sterling silver extender. We've got about 1,500 of those to go around. It's very affordable. Look at this. It's only $109.98. A nice sort of sleek contemporary geometric design. Very wearable. Again, that same beautiful Hubei vintage turquoise. And then we have matching earrings for you. These are delightful and fun. I love the linear look. I love how they sort of swing from side to side. We have a different item number for the earrings, and that is only $44.98. So maybe you want a necklace, but you don't own the earrings. Scoop the earrings today. Get everything on 6 interest-free flexible payments. You could get home for less than $8. We're so thrilled that you're tuning in and shopping with us. We have one final hour with Jay King to wrap up our Tucson Gem Event of Mine Finds. We've got all brand new mine finds, new gemstone discoveries coming up next hour. Stay tuned. We have some big, big surprises. Okay, one of them is going to be the Golden Dragon Turquoise. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is a brand new find.
We're actually releasing it for this event.
Golden Dragon Turquoise. Tell us about this one.
Okay, well, this is a brand new mine that we're just now getting, promoting. So this amazing new turquoises. I don't have an exclusive on the mine, but I don't know of anybody else that has rough. This is one of the rough materials that we had to bring to Tucson for them to film because no one has it. We're the only ones, as far as, nobody in Tucson had it. They wanted to film it. There was no place to take them into Tucson that I could show them the rough.
And believe me,
I had to bring my own rough.
They gave me a little list, a treasure hunt. Go and look for Golden Dragon.
And see if you could find it. Did you find it?
I asked everyone.
Nobody has it.
No one had even heard of it.
Yeah, nobody has it.
You gotta know the right guy in the business, and he is our gem insider. He is Jay King. That's the Golden Dragon Turquoise beaded necklace. We will give you a quick update on that shortly and give you a full presentation. And then for those of you that know and love Kingman Turquoise, we will not disappoint. We'll bring you this beautiful, electrifying blue, that high blue color that the Kingman mine is known for. We've got earrings for $89.98. You're gonna love that heart-shaped design. Is this the necklace? Oh yeah, let me just do this. Bring the necklace right in there. There we go. And a really, really cool look in the necklace. They are brand new, but they're limited. How come we're not seeing a lot of Kingman turquoise?
Well, they have Kingman turquoise. turquoise, I'll tell you the story on this, but because of the cost of this, this is at least 7 years old, this material right here. If I was to do this at today's market value, if I bought from the mine, the cost of the material is 3 to 5 times more. It's gone up 300 to 500%.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I don't know about you, and I do buy stocks. None of my stocks have gone up that much. So, and that's what's happening. You know, you have people now that are coming in and they're buying turquoise as a commodity because they're getting a better return than they are on their stock the stock market.
All mined in the USA, the famous Kingman mine. We'll talk more about those throughout the hour, but jump on in. If you see something and you love it, make sure that you drop it in your shopping cart and then head to the checkout. Are you ready? This is going to just be, I think, just off the charts. This is so wild. This is so crazy. This is so big. This is so bold. It's so chunky. It's so raw. It's so earthy. I'm gonna run out of words to describe this because it looks so gorgeous on our model, Lauren. This is on sale today. It's the Spiderweb Turquoise Beaded Necklace. I think you're gonna get caught up in this web. It's back for the first time since August. I've never had a chance to present this with you, Jay, so you'll have to tell us the story of the Spiderweb Turquoise. You'll certainly notice its signature dark spiderweb matrix that brings each and every single one of these stones characteristics to life. Oh, what a magnificent piece. This is crazy
I
gorgeous.
love this, and I don't wanna, I don't wanna everybody to think that this show's gonna be nothing but turquoise, okay? But it's kind of like down to the end. We haven't shown this, to be honest with you. This is something that we did